Hello YouTube, I am creating this video as a message to my past self. I'm hoping to reach my past self 10 years ago today. If my past self sees this 10 years ago, which is now September 30th, 2018, if you see this as September 30th, 2008, which is around the time that you created this channel for yourself, this is a channel I'll be posting it on. I have another channel that I have a lot more on, but this is a channel you'll be posting your video on. It means that YouTube went ahead, created that time machine, and sent videos back in time. How awesome would that be? So, let's take a look and see, where were you September 30th, 2008? Today is a day that you were signing an agreement to buy a house. 10 years later, you are still in the same house. Great, wonderful. You can't really say much more for that. There's a lot of people that can't even last in their homes for more than 3 to 5 years. 10 years, you're still in the same house. You're living in it. You're living a good life in the house. It's been wonderful to you. So, at the same time, 2008, you were living in your father's house first. You were planning a vacation with your friend Michelle at that time. You were going to Florida with her in Orlando, going to Disney, Universal, all that fun stuff. A few weeks into October. And then you come back and you pretty much moved into your home, and that's it. So get ready. You're going to have a fun time. I'm not going to explain everything that happens in this house to you. Really, what I want to send this message to you is about 5 topics that I have for you today. Let's start with topic number 1, your health. Okay, so this is the most important topic that I think for myself. Let's talk about this a little bit. First, for topic number 1, for your health, I want you to focus on a few things. Number 1, I want you to focus on going to the gym, working out, and getting yourself in shape. I am not too much in shape. I can probably lose 50 pounds maybe. Well, I can start to lose 30 right now if I want 20, 30. So we're going to start with that, and I'll even start tomorrow, which will be October 1st. I will start then, but I want to wake up in the morning on October 1st and all of a sudden feel great because I stayed in shape and I stay strong and all that. So that's what I want you to do. I really want you to focus on that. The second thing I want you to focus on, this is actually really important too. At some point in 2013, you are going to fall extremely ill. So what I'd like you to do is today, go to the doctor, get yourself checked out for everything. And if you have not updated any vaccinations for yourself, please do so, just to keep yourself up to date. And, just make sure you're okay. Definitely, you're going to have to cut out or cut off the drinking completely. So, And you're going to have a lot of parties in this house where you're going to want to drink a lot. I can say maybe cut back more than anything else and cut out, but if you can cut that out, and not drink a lot during the weekdays after work and whatnot, because there's going to come a point in time that you will get to, I'm ordering myself a pizza, I want a beer or two while eating a whole pizza, or I'm having a bottle of wine with by myself with my pasta that I get every weekend, and it's going to be consistently like this for many days, and from 2013 onwards, you're going to have a crappy time with your health. So you're going to feel fine up until that point, and then something happens, and it's going to be really bad. really bad, and you're going to struggle and suffer for many months. So try to take care of yourself now, if you can. I appreciate that if you do that. All right, so let's get to topic number 2, which is your finances, your financial situation. So obviously you're able to afford living in this house for 10 years. Great, wonderful. Your problem is from between end of 2012 to 2013, you get into a big financial hole, a really big financial hole. So be careful. Just be careful. Don't spend money on unnecessary gifts for people. Even if it's people that don't spend, you can spend a little money on them, but especially for people that you may not know, that you just might be interacting online and whatnot, or you're sending them virtual money. You'll understand what I mean by virtual money in the future. Just don't do it. Don't do it. It's just a horrible situation that you got yourself in, and for 5 years. The first 5 years, you're fine. You're fine for the first 5 years. You're actually really good. The next 5 years after that, you're in a really, 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 really bad shape. So keep that in mind. Don't spend money on that. If you need to, cut back on anything, don't buy stupid toys for yourself, for your dork room that you're probably going to create because you're going to want to do something like that. Limit your spending on that. You might get, season tickets to, say, the Giants football. Maybe you shouldn't do it. Maybe you should go ahead and just say, all right, great, let's go ahead and only go to 1 or 2 games. So keep that in mind as well. So this way I can wake up tomorrow and say, oh wow, I have a lot of money in my account. This is great. Now I can use this to make improvements in the house like I've been trying to do. And that's another thing, you're going to need improvements in your house and you can't afford them right now. So keep this all in mind. All right, number three. Let's talk about your career. There's going to be a few oh crap moments where you're not sure what's going to be happening for yourself. I will tell you that you are still at the same company that you were at in 2008. So today you are still at the same company. There's going to be stressful times. There's going to be really stressful times between then and now. At a certain point, those stressful times are going to be scary times because you don't know what's going to happen to you. But you survive. You're definitely going to be able to help yourself out and help out the company. You're going to help out the company extremely well. So, and this actually happens quite recently. So you're going to go to, your level is going to be down here. Your level is going to be down here. Well, at this point in time, maybe it goes a little bit up, but not too much. And then before you know it, your level is going to be about up here, maybe over here. So and you're going to be a lot more satisfied these last few years, especially these last few years. You'll be more satisfied. You'll be a little bit more relaxed. You'll have a little bit more flexibility for yourself as well. So just keep this in mind. There might be stressful days that you're going to have, and you're going to get really annoyed and mad about it. But there's going to be a lot more flexibility too, and that flexibility is definitely going to help you out. And it's really, really going to help you out, especially this last year. It's going to really help you out. So there you go, number 3. Okay, number 4. Let's talk about it. Number 4, your love life. You're older. You just see you got gray hair, right? So now you got a little bit more gray hair than you had before. You can take care of this if you need to. Right now, you're kind of just laying low, whatever. But you're 41 now. Your love life is pretty much like almost non-existent at this point. There's hardly anybody or anything. The ones that you've had in between this video and now, you're gonna learn lessons from them. So I will tell you that for sure. There's a couple that you will spend more time chasing them than anything else, I think. There's a couple that seem like they might be sure things that might be happening, but they really are not sure things that are happening. So you just keep that in mind. There might be one that there's a lot of drama behind it, but it's very, very short. I'll leave it at that. So in this case, what I will tell you is if there's something's not working out, or if you feel something's wrong, first of all, talk to that person. Just tell them. Just tell them. If you think something's not working out, and it doesn't work out, don't continue going on afterwards. Just move on. Just move on. You can definitely move on. And obviously, the third thing is that be more expressive in your feelings towards somebody if you can. And obviously try a little bit harder to look for somebody. This way you can, just be open. Just be open to a lot of things. Just be open. And if you really are into somebody, just tell them. Just tell them. And it can't hurt. Nothing's going to hurt. Right? The worst that can happen is they say, sorry, I'm not interested. And then at least you know. That's it. Right? So I'm going to leave it at that for you on that one. All right. So we're going to leave it off with this last one, number 5. This is your fifth piece of advice. I will tell you right now, for your fifth piece of advice about your family and friends today. The good news is that all your family and friends are still around for the most part. You did not have any significant deaths in your family between 2008 and today. That's going to be extremely helpful for you because you will not be as upset with anything. I don't want to tell you too much about what's happening in your family. It's a lot of good stuff. I can tell you that much for sure. So you'll see. I want that to be a surprise for you. But for your friends, you are going to make some decent friends here and there. You're going to have these decent friends. They're going to be at a regular place that you will frequent. Today, you're probably still going to Omer Rafferty's a lot, just to go to Omer Rafferty's. That might be like that for a little bit of time. But that stops very soon, and then you end up going to a different place that you're still going to today for almost 10 years now. So you'll understand when you get there. Keep this in mind because there's a lot of people that you're going to meet over there, and there's going to be a lot of good that comes out of this place, and the food's really, really delicious. I'll put it that way. So your two best friends today are Bob is still one of them. As you see, I went to the Yankee game with him, and Chris is definitely one of them too. Some of your other friends are a little wishy-washy, but you know they're still your friends today. You still consider them friends today. You do have one death that does affect you a little bit between then and now. It actually happened a couple years ago. You'll know who that is when it happens. I don't want to tell you who it is because that would just ruin a lot. But it really sucks that it happened the way it happened. It was very, I wouldn't say very, very sudden, but it was a little unexpected. The way not shouldn't say the way it happened, but it's a little unexpected that it actually did happen. So you'll know, and it won't be a time that you want to relive, but in the same sense, you'll be there for the people that were affected most by this. So, okay. There are my 5 pieces of advice to myself 10 years from now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to make another video on my other channel about a message to my future self. Hoping that I can look at it 10 years from now and answer some questions for myself. And there you go. So, again, health, take care of yourself first. Money, stop spending so much. Career, going pretty good. Love life, really non-existent. You can change that. And then family and friends are awesome. So I'm going to leave it at that for yourself right now. And I'm going to go get myself some breakfast soon and a cup of coffee. I'm going to do another live video on my other channel about the town that I live in today because it is now, it's almost 6:30 in the morning. It's starting to get light out, or it should get light out very soon. And when that happens, I'm going to drive around town and do a live video on my other channel. So, and you'll know the other channel. Oh, and that's what I also want to tell you. You know that video game that you play, Star Wars Galaxies, today? So, or sorry, what I mean today is 2008. So, I will tell you that you are still playing that video game today. However, you are not playing the same version of that today in 2018 than you were in 2008. That version in 2008 went away. It got, well, it's going away. You'll see. You'll see. You'll know. And make sure you don't spend money in that game either. Just hold off. Just hold off spending stupid money on stupid things. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Today, you're still playing the game and you're playing it for free. And it's really good and you really enjoy it. So anyway, I want to leave it at that because that's been an important part of my life. Are you still playing hockey? Yes, you were still playing hockey today, 2018. You've won a few hockey championships. I'm not going to tell you when, against who, or what seasons. You're not going to know. You're going to figure it out for yourself. And that's it. Alright, now I'm going to end this video because it's probably going to be too much to talk about, and it's been 15 minutes long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like. I get a lot of views on a lot of videos, but feel free to like all my videos and just keep watching them. Don't subscribe to this channel. Look for another channel on there called Danylko, D-A-N-Y-L-K-O. Just D-A-N-Y-L-K-O, and you can subscribe to that one. So I will see you there.